Hey Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose, and we are back with another video. I'm going to be trying a new foundation in today's video, and the foundation is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Makeup. It has SPF 17 in it. I have mine in the shade W6 Sun Beige. This is what it looks like. Probably not new to you guys, but new to me. I wanted to see if I could find my shade in this because there's very few foundations that I can actually find my actual shade in. So I figured, why not, let's just do a quick little get ready with me of first impressions. Maybe I will update you guys throughout the day. Right now it is 9:13 in the morning. So yeah, let's just get ready. I already got my eyebrows done. And I'm probably going to do a like speed up thing after I do my foundation, and then do like a voiceover with the products that I use. So let's get right into the video. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. Okay, so eyes are done. I don't think I'm going to be doing wing liner. I'm trying to do like a very nice, natural, full sweetheart kind of look. So yeah, let's move on to moisturizing. To moisturize, I'm going to take the Pond's Nourishing Cream Moisturizer. It's for very dry to very dry skin or whatever. That's what it looks like. This just does a nice job at moisturizing. It is a bit heavy, but I still like it. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to take the Elizabeth Matte Thank Me Later face primer. This is the mattifying one. It's a little sample. I'm just trying to use it up and get it out my collection, you know. And this primer has a pink tint to it. Actually, I'm pretty much almost done with this. And you don't really need a lot, so this little sample has lasted me a while. Not sure if this fills in pores, so let's just, you know, flip my little mirror over and we will see, since I have a 3 times magnified mirror. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It does do a nice job at smoothing out the face. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. Seems like it did a nice job at filling in my pores. So I just dot it on my forehead. It feels very silky on the skin, like velvet. Okay, so let's move on to the foundation. I really do hope this is my match. Okay, so I already got my damp beauty blender. I'm just gonna pour some out onto it. hair on my sponge. We don't want hair on the face. Alright, so I'm going to do that much. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. So there's one layer of the foundation. It's not like full coverage or anything, but it does even out the skin pretty nicely. And so far, I think this is like a perfect match. Just like, I don't know if on camera it looks too light maybe. So I'm gonna build it up. I'm gonna do a second layer. So I added more, because those were little dots that I applied. It's a cold-blooded love. It helps us break each other's heart. It's a cold-blooded love. This does look very healthy, not too drying or matte, even though I did use a mattifying primer. So I'm assuming that this is a dewy-ish natural foundation. It is very nice to build up. It doesn't look cakey and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. So I like that. The shade might be a shade or two too light for me with the second coat. I'm starting to see that now. Okay, so let's move on to concealer. So for concealer, I'm just going to take the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Medium. Okay, so I let that set for like a minute just to get more coverage. So now I'm going to take the pointy side of my Beauty Blender and just blend it out. I'm going to do the under eyes last, because the longer you let the concealer sit, like the more coverage you get. Okay, so the concealer blend it out nicely over the foundation. So for loose powder, I'm going to take the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I got this in my BoxyCharm. I've been playing around with it and it's so weird how it feels like water when you apply it on your freaking face. So I only use this on the parts where I put concealer. So pick some up on the sponge and press it into the skin. This is really refreshing. And it does have like a mesh net. I'm not sure if you can see. The lighting. Yeah, there's a mesh net in there that you could press, and it comes with a cover, which I really do like that. It's like super secure, and you're supposed to keep the plastic part closed to keep the powder cool. So I like that a lot. So for the rest of my face, I think I'm going to use a pressed powder. So I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me 332 Golden Caramel pressed powder. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and set everywhere, even over where I put the Becca foundation. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of my face in like speedy talk over, voiceover motion, and yeah. So So I'm taking the Wet n Wild Contouring Mega Glow palette in Caramel Toffee and just putting it on my temples and like the high points to my cheekbones. And I'm also using the contour shade to contour my nose a bit. So after that, I'm taking my NYX matte bronzer in the shade Deep and bronzing up my cheekbones, like my temples. And I'm going to chisel out my jaw. So then I'm going in with my Bella Pierre banana setting powder and snatching that contour real quick, you know, just to clean it up so it doesn't look so messy. So I'm just using my damp beauty blender to do that. And as you notice, I bring it all the way to the corner of my smile lines. So now I'm just going to wait. And then I'm taking my Morphe E48 and dusting it away. Then I go over that line with the powder brush I used for my face with the pressed powder so the line doesn't look too harsh, and also go back in with the bronzer brush. So then I am taking my Phase Zero makeup blusher in the shade Making Moves, and I'm applying that with a stippling brush. This is the OA Studio F6 High Def brush. I love this brush. Then I'm going into the Ofra collab highlight with Madison Miller and Sea Shimmer. And for that, I am taking the Morphe M501 brush. I love this brush to apply highlighter. So then I'm taking the ColourPop Yes Please palette again. I'm just going to mix these two top middle shades and use that on my lower lash line and just smoke it out so everything looks cohesive. Then I'm going to take that gold shimmer shade from the palette and just place that on my inner corners. I'm also going to apply it to my brow bone. So then I'm going back in with my blending brush just to blend out the part where the highlighter from my brow bone and eyeshadow meet. Then I'm going to take my Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mist and set my face. And I always drench myself in it, so what I like to do is use my damp beauty blender to push it in, and then I'm going in with Lower Lash Mascara from AOA Studios. Then I'm taking the Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeliner in Nude, just applying that to the waterline just to open up my eyes a bit, and it also just goes really nice with the look. Then I'm taking the Revlon Color Stay liner, lip liner in Raisin and lining my lips. Then I'm taking the BH Cosmetics Color Lock in the shade Devotion. And that was a bit too like reddish for me, so I went in with the shade Charming from the same Color Lock line. And then I topped it off with the Wet n Wild High Shine Gloss, I think it's called, in the shade Send Me Nudes. Okay, so this is the finished look. I love the way it came out. I think the foundation looks pretty good on the skin. I didn't have this many bumps on my face before I applied it. I'll zoom in so you guys can see, but there's quite a few bumps here, and I feel like the foundation is emphasizing it just a tad bit. But overall, this foundation looks pretty flawless. It is buildable. It looks pretty good. If you don't know, I have a super oily T-zone. Like, my nose is usually the first thing on my face to get super oily, and then it's usually my cheeks right here, and then my chin, and then my forehead. So I guess we can say this is a wear test, and I will keep updating you guys throughout the day. So comment down below what you guys think of how the foundation looks, and yeah, also hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because you know I would love to have you join the Rose family. Also, I probably should have told you the time. It is currently 10:17, so yeah, it took me like about an hour to do my makeup, but also I made coffee and changed my son's diaper and did some other stuff around the house, but really it takes me normally an hour to do my makeup. And I also added a little black liner because when I put mascara on, I don't know why, but it like transfers or whatever. So I want to lower the lighting, my lighting. Oh, whoa. Says. Okay, that turned all the way off, but I lowered the lighting so you can see my face a bit better. I really do like the way it looks on my skin though. So yeah, I'm gonna do some house chores, do some cleaning, and then I will update you guys in a few hours. Okay, so right now it is 12:02, 12:03, and they've had this foundation on since around 9. So we are 3 hours into the wear test, and this is what it is looking like. I can say that as time is going by, that is just settling into the skin nicely. Yeah, no oils peeking through yet. This is like natural lighting that I'm using, like I'm standing by my window, and this is what it looks like, and it seems to be a pretty decent match. I actually really like it. I mean, it does seem a bit light when I first start, but I do really like the color that I chose. Super affordable. It was less than 10 bucks. I want to say it was like $8.87 maybe, so like probably like $9 with tax. So yeah, I'm really liking it a lot. And I also did change my lip color. I'm not sure if I said that in the last clip, but I changed my lip color to something a bit deep. I mixed two ColourPop Ultra Mattes, I think Notion and Lax or LAX, and then I did go a bit deeper on my eyeshadow because I felt like the dark lip didn't go with the light peachy, you know, innocent eyeshadow type of look. So yeah, I just went back into the Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. But yeah, I like it so far. I hope it doesn't get oily like within the 4th hour. So I will see you guys again in a few hours. Okay, so it is currently 1:40, and yes, this is me right now because I love the way this look came out. Before I give you the foundation update, I did add wing liner and falsies. Literally every time I come on camera, I've added something else. I also added more blush because I feel like it faded, and I think I went overboard, but I love the extra blush look. It looks like I'm frozen, like I'm super cold. Burr. But yeah, so the foundation is still holding up. We are now at the 4-hour mark. Once it hits 2, it'll be 5 hours, so we're like 4.5 hours into the wear, and so far this foundation is doing an amazing job. Like, I don't know why it took me so long to try this. Now I do want to mention something. There's a website called Find Foundation, not Find Foundation, but instead of foundation, it's called foundation.com. And what it does is you enter a foundation that matches you perfectly, and then it'll give you other matches and other foundations. Now, one of the foundations that matches me perfectly is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade 332. I'm not sure what the name is. I think it's like Classic Tan or Golden Tan or something like that. That foundation matches me perfect. Now, when I looked up the match for this, it was, I think, N7. But in store, that looked a bit too orangey. So I'm going to just add this to my foundation and see what other foundations match along with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. So yeah, I just figured I'd let you guys know there is a website that if you're having trouble finding your match, this can help you quite a bit. So you guys should check it out. I will leave it in the description box down below. This is not sponsored or anything, but I literally have such a hard time finding my foundation online, especially, and in person. Even when I'm looking at it right in front of my eyes, like holding it in my hands, I still pick the wrong shade. So, you know, if it helps me, I figured maybe it'll help some of you guys. Oh, also I did add another lipstick on top of the 2 liquid lipsticks that I had on already. The lipstick that I added over the 2 ColourPop lipsticks was the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the shade Video Vixen. And this is what it looks like. Now, I will say, when I first purchased that liquid lipstick, I hated it. But it is amazing over something else. Like, this is the perfect combination. Normally, that liquid lipstick on its own is super sticky. I mean, it's a little bit sticky, but not as sticky as it normally is. And it's not patchy because it's laying over another dark lip color. So, yeah, this is probably going to be my new go-to fall lip. I love it. It's very deep and vampy and transfer proof, as you can see. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next update. Okay, so I'm back for another check-in. This is how the foundation is looking. It still isn't oily. I mean, yeah, it's still not oily. It is currently 3:41, as you can see right here. And we are now almost 7 hours into wear, and it is still not oily. It still looks pretty good. It doesn't look cakey or anything. It looks even better than when I first applied it, I think. My mascara, on the other hand, is like flaking off. Love that. So yeah, that is the check-in, the 6.5 hours to 7 hour point check-in. I am really loving this look. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lip. I can't believe it took me this long to like figure out how to make that freaking Wet n Wild liquid lipstick like to work. I love it. I love this foundation. This is probably one of my favorite foundations I've ever tried. Why did it take me so long to try this foundation? I don't know. And it honestly looks like it matches me, I think. I may have to go a shade darker, but so far, so good. And I think I'm going to get to wear this at least 12 hours or longer, because I started this review at 9 and I'm pretty sure I can make it till 9 wearing this makeup. So stay tuned for the rest. I'm excited to see how long this lasts before it starts getting oily. So before I leave, here is a little close-up of what everything is looking like. My chin. I know my nose looks oily, but I swear that is just highlight. My forehead. Everything looks so good, sis. I love it. It's a vibe. So I'm watching this YouTube video, and it's by the Prince family, and it's the best scare prank on husband, as you can see on my screen, and it is so messed up, but like funny at the same time. Like Damien's reaction is priceless, but this is not a funny prank. Like I would probably lose my shit if I was ever to walk into some shit like this. I'd probably die. But like Damien arguing with his dad is freaking hilarious, one, and then second, like he keeps smacking Bianca's head like that's gonna magically wake her up. Like You have to check this video out. I'm gonna try to leave it linked down below or in the cards somewhere. It is hilarious. Also, I'm taking a like cleaning break because I'm tired of cleaning. Like, look at my freaking desk area. This was a disaster and I just organized it. So, hi, that's me. But yeah, this was like super disaster, like dirty everywhere, but I just cleaned it. Have all my setting sprays over there, hair stuff, perfumes, skincare, micellar water, brushes, pens, and then here's my nice little computer. And I wiped it down. I even organized in here where I keep like all my press-on nail stuff to do like press-ons and stuff. I still need to organize my stuff up here and there, but hi, I need a break because I'm tired. I'm tired, honey. Also, I'm just tired. And I'm super hungry, but I don't want to make anything because my son is taking a nap, and I know if I even go and get a bowl of cereal, he's gonna wake up. But I'm gonna try because I'm hungry. Also, I'm filming with my phone. I have the Note 8, and my boyfriend is getting me the Galaxy Note 10 Plus in the Aurora Glow shade. Honey, I am excited. And I think he's gonna get me the Canon T6i for Christmas. So my quality is about to be lit. And I also need to clean the rest of my room. So whatever you see in the background, don't mind. But yeah, let me get back to my cleaning duties after I try to get a bowl of cereal. Okay, so we're at the 10-hour mark, and this is what the foundation is looking like. My nose started getting oily around 6:30, so around 9.5 hours into the wear. Only my nose got oily. I haven't reapplied anything except for my lipstick. So this is what the foundation looks like. So yeah, I just want to go over a few key points. So the foundation overall is super affordable. It's less than $10. You get 1 fluid ounce. This is what it looks like. Again, I have the shade Sun Beige W6. Again, it started getting oily at 6:30, so around 9.5 hours of wear. My nose only started getting oily. I do look a bit oily here, but I did apply highlight there. A little bit of oil on my, like right here, my cheeks. My head is starting to get a bit shiny. But at the 10-hour mark, and it still looks pretty flawless. It's very long lasting, so I highly recommend. This is definitely Serenity Rose approved. And just so you guys can see, I'm going to touch up my nose and see if it just looks brand new. So I'm going to take my little pointer brush, and I'm going to take this powder from Shop Massé AOA Studio. This is the Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder in the shade 158 Honey. Just going to dip into it. Anywhere where I look oily, I'm going to just apply this. And also, it didn't settle into any lines, which I love. So here is a close-up of what it looks like touched up. So yeah, I will see you guys in my outro. Bye. So that brings this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the Rose family, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you guys go. I would love to have you guys join. I'm trying to post as many times as I can, Monday through Friday. So I am trying to go for 5 times out of the week. But, you know, things happen. So, but I am going to at least post 1 video every single week. Drop a comment down below if you would like. If you like the look, if you didn't, if you have anything I can fix or work on, if I did too much of something, if I did too little of something, drop it down below in the comment section. I will try to leave everything linked in the description box if I can, because I suck at that, because I suck. So yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night, wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!